Hey, you two peeps. It's your girl Tasha with Tasha's Point of View. Why do I feel the need to jump on YouTube today? Well, first of all, they lied. Did you hear me the first time? I said they lied. What do I mean by that when I say they lied? Well, I'm a Generation X woman, okay? I grew up watching Cosby shows, the TJIF lineups, wholesome shows, right? And when I looked at those shows, I was like, man, that's going to be me, you know? I can't wait. And then I saw Good Times. And I was like, oh, man, I can relate to this show. You know, on so many levels, I can relate to this show. I know what it's like to eat every condiment sandwich known to man or woman. I know what it's like to not have the utilities on, okay? I know what it's like to not even have a roof over your head. Yes, I've experienced those things. So it was embedded in me that I needed to go to a college or university so that I can get me a good paying job. Now, fast forwarding to the beautiful age of 48. Yep, I said it. I am $160,000 in student loan debt. Now, I am not one of those people who borrow money for the intent of not paying it back. That's not me. I signed my name on a dotted line, therefore, I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. However, I did not get that high paying job where I could literally give student loan $1,500 a month. I didn't get that. What do I have right now? I have a roof over my head, clothes on my back. My child is taken care of. My bills are being paid. But I would be lying if I said that I could open up that refrigerator and there's home cooked meals every day of the week. I would be lying if I'm not occasionally, stopping at a McDonald's or, a burger joint or picking up a pizza. Things that aren't expensive. Because I'm not even talking about going to a restaurant. You know what I mean? Because technically I can't really afford to do those things. But I just feel like the whole notion of, yes, go to school, get that education or further your education so you can get that high paying job or just, get that job where, it's sustaining you and extra. It's not there. It's just not there. It's not there. Okay. Yeah, it's just not what I signed up for. I don't want to continue to be a slave to the job. I just don't want that. And then to only be able to look forward to vacation, a week vacation or 2 weeks vacation, where you have to hurry up and go on vacation and hurry up and get back so that way you can report back to your job. More relaxed. Okay. So I'm not, like I said, I'm just not getting that. Yeah, I'm just not getting that. Backing up a little bit. Yeah, I have a roof over my head. Eternally grateful. I wake up thanking him every day for all that he's done and continue to do. But at the same token, I'm over here trying to, put crumbs together so that I can take care of things, meaning the roof over my head. I'll show you a picture of what I'm talking about. So I'm not the type of person who is out here, you know, trying to buy, $300, $500 lace fronts and get a whole new wardrobe and shoes and Birkin bags. Nah, I'm just trying to continue to live. I don't have this gray hair for nothing, and you definitely see. I don't want to be worried about, you know, should I spend this extra, you know, $12, $14 at Chipotle, or should I just go downstairs and fix me a bowl of cereal? You should be able to treat yourself. Realistically, that is. But what I'm more concerned about is maintaining a roof over my head, making sure things are taken care of under this roof, I'm more concerned about keeping and maintaining my peace. And I would be lying if I sat here saying it's just getting harder and harder every day. Because when you walk out that door, you're not guaranteed at all to come back. When you walk out that door, it's so many things that you're faced with, whether you want to believe it or not. It's just the older I've gotten, the less I feel accomplished. Because I'm so worried about paying back the student loans. I'm so worried about, again, maintaining. I can only imagine what the federal workers are, those that were laid off and, or fired, what they're going through. Those that didn't get the call back, I can only imagine. I just don't feel like this is life. I just feel like you're just drifting. Like you at sea somewhere, in the boat, and you just hoping and praying somebody, sees you, and rescues you. Like that's just how I feel as a 48-year-old woman. Like I'd rather rescue myself. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I'd rather rescue myself. But again, I would be lying if I sat here saying like I'm okay, because I don't feel like it. I just don't. It shouldn't continue to be this difficult. That's all. It just really shouldn't. And I feel so much, all around me. By the way, I'm a Pisces. Shout out to my Pisces. 319 all the way. Just tired of the feeling. Just felt like I needed to vent right now in hopes that, somebody else may be experiencing the same thing, similar thoughts, and just need to hear it from someone else. I'm human, It's not that I'm sitting here saying, give up. By no means do you give up. No, by no means do you give up. But I would be lying if I sat here saying like it doesn't bother, it doesn't get to your mental. Because it definitely does. It definitely has. I'm just trying to live and maintain. If I had it my way, would I have chosen to, go to college or university? No. I probably would have went somewhere. Maybe I would have went to a 2-year, college or something like that. Got a certification in something. Maybe I would have done that, more so than, going to a 4-year, not only getting my undergrad, but getting my graduate degree. Those were major milestones for me, huge accomplishments for me. And I put the work in, for it. Because it was what I wanted to do. However, it's so expensive. Again, like I said, I'm not trying to get out of my debt. But realistically, I know I'm not going to be able to pay that $160,000 before the higher power decides to take me away from this earth. Like, come on. And then you mean to tell me I can't retire until the age 67 for real? 65, 67? George, to be able to look forward to Social Security? Hopefully that's around. And if it's not, they need to get me my money back because I'm kicking out a lot of money. I hope to have a retirement, something else to look forward to. It's almost as if like you can't even look forward to retiring. Healthcare, the cost of healthcare is so expensive today. As a retiree, you're going to be dependent on one check or two checks. I mean, let's just say for those that weren't fortunate to invest, let alone retire from a company or something like that, and let's just say they just had Social Security to live off of or something like that. Like, it's people out here that's just living off Social Security. It's scary, man. It's scary. And now I understand why, they are broadcasting on TV and other places, the need to talk to someone, go to a counselor. I understand that now, because to me, life is stress. And although it shouldn't be, it is. But I'm just tired of the stress. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'll be talking to you guys soon enough. Take care. Do me a favor. Before I continue on, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. I feel like we have a lot more to give to one another, but help me so that I can continue to share with you all. So please hit that like button and subscribe to this channel because there's so much more to come.